In a peaceful town, there lived a boy named Gome. Gome was an average student, neither too brilliant nor too dull. He had big dreams of becoming successful, but he struggled with one major problem. He lacked discipline. He often procrastinated, ignored small tasks, and found it difficult to stick to a routine. Despite his ambitions, Gome never took action. He would plan grand things, but never follow through. Whether it was studying, exercising, or developing a new skill, he always said, "I'll start tomorrow." But that tomorrow never came. His parents and teachers advised him to be more disciplined, but their words never truly impacted him. He believed only big efforts could bring real change. And since those big changes felt overwhelming, he didn't even try. One day, Gome met an old professor named Mr. Annell, a man well respected in town for his wisdom. Seeing Gome's struggles, the professor smiled and asked, "Gome, do you know the secret to a successful life?" Curious, Gome shook his head. The professor continued, "Success doesn't come from one big action. It comes from small daily habits. Let me tell you a story." He began. A farmer once planted a bamboo seed in his garden. Every day, he watered it and took care of it. But after a year, nothing happened. 2 years passed, yet still there was no sign of growth. Other plants had grown tall and strong, but the bamboo seed remained the same. Many people mocked the farmer, telling him he was wasting his time. But the farmer had faith and continued nurturing the seed. Then, in the 5th year, something incredible happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree grew 80 feet tall. The farmer smiled and said, "The bamboo wasn't doing nothing underground. It was developing a strong root system to support its future height." Success in life is just like that, Gome. Small habits may seem useless at first, but over time, they build the foundation for great achievements. Hearing the story, Gome was deep in thought. He realized he had been waiting for big changes while ignoring the small habits that could lead him to success. "What kind of small habits can I develop, sir?" Gome asked eagerly. Mr. Annell smiled and said, "Let me share some life-changing habits with you. 1. Waking up early. If you wake up an hour earlier every day, you gain an extra 365 hours in a year. Imagine what you could accomplish with that time." Gome had never thought about time this way. He decided to wake up early and use that extra hour for self-improvement. 2. Reading every day. Reading just 10 pages daily means you'll finish around 12 books a year. Those 12 books can change your mindset, improve your knowledge, and shape your future. Gome loved stories, but he had never considered reading self-improvement books. He made a habit of reading a little every day. 3. Setting small goals. If you set a small goal, like writing 200 words daily in a year, you'll have written an entire book. Small efforts lead to big results. Gome decided to set small daily goals instead of waiting for the perfect time to work on his big dreams. 4. Avoiding procrastination. Whenever you feel like postponing a task, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start immediately. This simple trick will push you into action. Gome applied this rule, and he quickly noticed he was able to finish tasks faster. 5. Practicing gratitude. Every night, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This will shift your mindset from complaints to appreciation. At first, Gome found it silly, but as he continued, he realized he was becoming more positive and happy. 6. Exercising for 10 minutes daily. A 10-minute workout every day is better than waiting for the perfect day to start a gym routine. Gome started doing small exercises, and soon he felt more energetic. 7. Limiting screen time. Every time you use your phone, ask yourself, is this helping me grow or just wasting my time? Gomes realized he spent too much time on social media. He started using that time for productive activities instead. Over the next few months, Gomes followed these small habits. At first, the changes were invisible, but as time passed, he began to notice. As time passed, Gomes began to notice improvements. His focus increased, his grades improved, and he felt more confident. By the end of the year, Gomes had transformed into a disciplined and responsible person. He didn't wait for big changes. He focused on small daily habits that built his success. Years later, Gomes became a well-known entrepreneur. People often asked him the secret to his success. He always smiled and said, "Small habits create big results." Success is not about luck or talent. It's about the small habits we develop every day. If you want to change your life, don't wait for a big opportunity. Start with small actions. Like the bamboo tree, your efforts may not show immediate results, but with patience and consistency, you will grow beyond imagination. So, what small habit will you start today?